What is Call to Calm? Call to Calm is an invitation into peace, an invitation into harmony. What is impact? Impact is a call to love. Why is that important? Because everything in your life is a love issue. Everything. Why is everything happening? Health challenge, relationship dynamics, work dynamics, career and calling dynamics, stuff in the world. Why is all of that happening? Well, it's happening so that you can turn your attention and your love back on yourself and love you. That's why. Because where do you think the shift happens? It happens, first of all, from within you. So let's say you're in a job situation that you can't stand. Disrespectful, not honoring of you, you're not being paid what you deserve to have, right? Well, guess what? Even if you were to leave that job and go to another job, because you haven't shifted in your relationship with yourself, you're just going to get more of the same. So many of you experience this phenomenon in dating. You'll date somebody, or you'll get divorced from somebody that doesn't respect you, doesn't love you. Why? Because you don't respect yourself and you don't love you, and then you'll just get more of the same. So what's happening here is that love is facilitating the dissolution of the created self. That's where this is different. We're not fixing, healing, changing, and improving. Why? Because that's so limited. It's such a small way of shifting. Instead, what I've come to know is that every quote-unquote issue or problem resides at the level of the identity. Not that it's wrong, not that it's bad. It's doing its job. It's protecting you. It's facilitating your survival. This is why this internal pivot, first of all into calm, which is what all of you access every morning, is essential. Why? Because then that takes you out of survival. Why is that important? So that then you can become aware of all of the areas in your lives where you have yet to fully love yourselves. Then, as you make your commitment and you dive deeper and deeper into the group alignment session or impact, you're then supported in loving yourself enough to allow your reality to shift. Do you see the difference? It's not about trying to change something outside of you, trying to have someone in your life be different. No. Everyone in your life is playing the perfect role that they're supposed to, for you, in order for you to what? To return to love. Because guess what? What do you think happens to that work dynamic when you love yourself? If you love yourself and you value yourself, are you going to stay in a work dynamic that isn't loving and honoring of you? Of course you're not. If you love yourself and you respect yourself and you value yourself, you recognize the divinity that you are, you recognize the goddess, the God, the love, the presence, the light that you are, you're not going to stay in a dynamic that isn't respectful. Do you understand? So you've been trying to transform your life externally. Externally. Every single thing that you've been trying to do externally. And you know what? It doesn't work. It doesn't work. It doesn't work. Strategies, goals, outcomes, fixing, healing, changing, it doesn't work. Why? Because your reality isn't broken. Your reality is doing its job perfectly. It's showing you that you can't get love from outside of you. It's showing you that you can't success your way out of suffering. So your reality is delivering to you the exact experience that you need in order to what? In order to come back to the love that you are. And that's what this whole thing is. This whole thing, the whole construct, the whole play is all about coming into a place of love. And this is how beautiful this is. Because the truth is, it's one thing to know this, right? So I hear so many of you say, you know, Panache, I know all of the things that you're talking about. Of course you do. Everybody at the level of the soul knows all of these things. But where this is different is the knowing and the cognitive understanding becomes your daily experience.